You will make it through. The fitra is awake in you. With Quran and Sunnah by your side, here's a place where it will thrive. You will make it through. You will make it through. The fitra is awake in you. With Quran and Sunnah on his side, here's a place where it will thrive. You will make it through. With Quran and Sunnah on his side, here's a place where it will thrive. You will make it through.
Wassalam, Allah, wa Rasulullah. I'd like to welcome everybody to our Aqidah class. And this is, like I tell you guys, like I try to remind you every day of all the classes that we teach here at Sunnahfollowers. This is the most important one of all, because this is the class that helps to shape and define what your belief system is supposed to be as a Muslim. This is the class that teaches you and reaffirms for you what your goal and purpose in life should be, and also how to meet that end goal. And what is the end goal? The end goal of paradise. So this is the most important of all the classes here, because it doesn't matter how many good deeds a person does. None of those deeds will be accepted if your belief system is not the way Allah entailed. And I'm telling you, Islam has become so strange today. That is truly the correct description of it. Islam has become so strange. So many different people following different sects and methodologies, and none of those methodologies, except for one, is the methodology of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the people that are holding and clinging to that one methodology are few. There's only few of us who are. So we have to be careful to make sure that what we're learning about this religion is correct. And how can we tell if what we're learning is correct? Well, if the person that is teaching you, or if the information that you are listening to or reading always emphasizes the Quran and the authentic hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because the only two sources of Islam is the Quran and the authentic hadith. And also another way you can tell is if there's something that is unclear, rather than list what people's opinions were, scholars' opinions were about the issue, the information is telling you what the original companions, what Abu Bakr said, what Umar said, what Ibn Abbas said, what Aisha said, what the original companions, how they understood that information to be. That's how you can tell if what you're learning is correct. So we have to be very careful. And like I said, the people of the truth, we are few in numbers. That's one of the signs of the last hour. You know, there'll just be a handful of believers, you know, that you can trust and listen to and learn from. So be careful. And with that said, let's go ahead and start our class. We have been speaking about in this class, yes, and by the way, let me put my background picture. Thanks for reminding me, sister. This is the book that we are studying from in this class, Diluting el-Wala wal-Bara. Diluting el-Wala wal-Bara. This book is written by Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid, and that's his picture. You guys may be familiar with him. Okay? He's the author of this book. Everyone needs to get a copy of this and also get a copy of the first book called Get to Know Your Lord, because when we're done with this chapter, we'll be going back to the first of this trilogy, Get to Know Your Lord. So we're almost done with this one. And both books are only $19.95, and you can get them off of Amazon. So you want to go to Amazon.com to get a copy of these books of Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid. Yes, one of the people is typing. Yes, he used to be on Huda TV. One of the new people's asking, is this the brother that was on Huda? Yes, this is the brother that was on Huda TV. Yes, he's no longer with them, but he used to be on Huda TV answering questions about Islam. Yes, that's him. These are his books. That way, that's why I use this picture. That's why I use this picture, so you might recognize. That's why I use my videos now. That's why I'm live with video, so you know who we are. Okay? You have a right to know who you are taking your knowledge of Islam from, especially in this day and age. Yeah, so that's Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid. Yes, his mosque, one of the brothers here is asking. I have some new shahadas here. Yes, his mosque is in Colorado. He's out of Colorado. Yes, he's here in America. Aurora, Colorado. I heard it's beautiful out there with those mountains. Inshallah, I'm gonna get out there. Yeah, I'm a mountain. Once I get my little timeshare stuff together from my cause of my daughter messing my timeshare up, I'm gonna start traveling the USA, and I got a couple of timeshares out there. Yeah, I heard it's beautiful. I ain't never been to Colorado. Yeah, so inshallah, yeah, that's Sheikh Kareem, his mosque for you brothers. His Islamic community is in Aurora, Colorado. Right. And of course, you guys know he travels doing lectures all the time. Yeah, he's always streaming and stuff too. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so this is his book. In fact, all the books that I teach are his books, except for Sheikh Atlee's. I teach Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atlee too. You brothers might have heard of him too. He's old school for real. From back out of the Malcolm X a decade. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. So Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atlee, all his books, I teach his books too. Right. Yes. You know Sheikh Atlee. Yeah. Yes, he's still living. Alhamdulillah. May Allah keep him alive. I mean, yes. Yes. Okay, so, but let's get to the topic here, the class here. So, this is the book, and we have incorporated all of his books as part of our curriculum. All the books that I teach for these Aqidah classes are his, and also we're teaching the Maqqasidic Tafsir book of his too. So, yeah, we've incorporated that into our curriculum here at Sunnahfollowers. So that way you know that what you're getting is good. So we have been speaking about how important it is for us to implement allegiance and disassociation. Allegiance and disassociation in all aspects of our life. Okay? When it comes to watching television, this is what we're speaking about now. When it comes to listening to things, watching YouTube channels, we have to implement allegiance and disassociation. What does that mean? We have to know what to not listen to. We have to know what discretion to use when we do listen to things. We talked about the importance of lowering the gaze. How Allah commands us as Muslim women and Muslim men to not look at those things that can cause us to commit sin. Don't go near adultery. Don't go near fornication. Don't put ourselves in situations that can incite the desire to fornicate, that can incite the desire to adulterate. So that's why Allah commands us to lower our gaze. We were speaking about that. And even when we're watching television shows, if it's nudity involved, you got to learn how to turn the channel. Or, you know, with the children, use parental guidance, those parental guidance control. You know, sex in movies and all that stuff. Or even if it's stuff that will cause you to have bad thoughts, like murder, killing, action movies. If this is going to bring about bad feelings within yourself and cause you to want to stray away from Allah, then don't watch it. So that's what we spoke about yesterday, the importance of lowering the gaze. Well, today we're going to go over some more techniques that we can put in effect. Some more techniques that we can put in effect that will, inshallah, help us to navigate through the entertainment industry, that will help us to navigate through social media and all of that. So let's put the PowerPoint up on the screen. Yeah, there it is. You guys should be able to see. And I meant to put the pages up. I forgot. I was so busy doing videos. We're covering pages 526 through 529. As you can see, we're almost at the end of this book. We'll be going back to book 1 next week, inshallah. I'm trying to work on my advertisement now. I got to get that out by tomorrow. So we're going to be covering pages 526 through 529. And again, we spoke about the importance of lowering our gaze, not looking at things that can cause us to want to transgress Allah's laws. Well, today we're going to speak about the importance of modesty. The importance of modesty when it comes to entertainment. You don't want to look, indulge in immodest, immoral behavior. So let's take a look at this. And these are some practical solutions to help you to be able to guard your modesty when it comes to entertainment. And number 1, be careful of what you choose to subscribe to for entertainment. Be careful and be conscious of the television shows, the movies, or even the online presentations that you watch, or the online groups that you listen to. That everybody has a computer, everybody's looking for fame, everybody's trying to be a social media influencer. They hoping to get 1 million subscribers so they don't have to work a day in their life. They can just sit up and talk crap, all day and get thousands of dollars. So you got to be careful. There's a lot of Muslims looking for an easy way out of life. You got Muslim women, Muslim men with these broadcasts. But again, take a look at these women and men, especially the women. What are these women doing? First of all, remember, as a Muslim woman, we're not supposed to be public spectacles. A Muslim woman is not supposed to make a public spectacle of herself. Okay? What is she on the internet doing? That's becoming a public spectacle. What is she talking about? Is there a need for that? No. Who needs you to sit up and teach people how you tie your hijab? That's looking for a man. That ain't teaching nobody nothing that's going to put them in paradise. A show on how to put henna on, how to put makeup on, tutorials. Take your tutorials on somewhere. You're a woman that's immodest. You're immodest. And I'm going to tell you guys, you brothers, look at these women. 99.9% of them that have these shows are single. They're single women looking for a man. That's all that is. Women that have no decency and guarding against modesty. And here you are, giving them what they want. Okay? So we have to be careful of what we choose to watch, what we choose to follow, what we choose to look at. And again, with the children, parental controls. Just set your computer, your telephones, your iPads on parental controls, and that'll keep the children from engaging in that. And I'm going to tell you parents, especially you parents on Twitch. Let me type there. I got some Twitch people. Yes, I got Twitch people here. Let me see if I can type something here. For the Twitch people. What? Hold on. I'm going to. Every time I type, diluting well. Okay, here we go. That should show up. Okay, where's Twitch? There it is. There's Twitch. You parents who have children that like to stream on Twitch, you have to be careful, because Twitch and all those other streaming programs, they have some filthy stuff on there. It's not just the violence that the kids are watching with those games, but the nudity, the homosexuality, and all that other filth that goes on those streaming websites. You parents have to be very conscious of that, okay? So you want to make sure that you have family-friendly platforms. Twitch is not a family-friendly platform. To be honest, YouTube isn't either. None of these platforms are family-friendly. So you parents are going to have to do your homework to see what your children are watching. And again, try to encourage them as well as yourselves to avoid unethical platforms with unethical behaviors on them. Okay, so these are some of the things that we can do. And also, again, make an active effort to identify the shows, the movies, the platforms, the documentaries that are both entertaining and beneficial. If you do see something that's really entertaining and a benefit, try to share it. Share it with other Muslims. Let the other parents know. Let the other sisters know, oh, this is a documentary that comes on, or this is a YouTube channel, Sunnahfollowers online. This is Sister Layla Nashiba. She's teaching Islam and its truthfulness. Try to share it, with the other Muslims. And always sit down with your family members and discuss what you guys listen to, what you guys watch. That's something that I encourage all of my students here at this website. The family should be involved in all the classes. And then when you're sitting down having dinner together as a group, discuss what I taught. Discuss the classes. Discuss what you've learned with each other. And again, guys, we have to balance everything. Islam is all about balance. Balance the content. You don't want your kids, for example, to just sit there and watch nothing except Islam, 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 Islam. You're going to bore them with that. Remember, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us that there's a time for this and a time for that. Yes, I want you to sit here and listen to Sister Layla, but I'm going to also allow you to spend a couple of hours playing games too. But just make sure that you know what your kids are doing. The same with yourself. You listen to me, and if you want to go and watch a little TV, then go ahead and do that, because you don't want to get bored or tired. So balance everything. Balance what we see. Balance what we do. Okay? And also check around with other Muslims in your community to see what type of shows and entertainment things that they have in common, or that you may have in common with them, or shows and entertainment things that they indulge in. And again, guys, during the month of Ramadan, I am always encouraging you guys to set priorities, to make a schedule, to identify your goals for each day, make schedules of when you're going to do them. The same when it comes to media, the same when it comes to entertainment, by allocating specific times for entertainment. This will allow you to be able to investigate more, to see what the shows are about or what the content is about. Okay? And again, a lot of priority on the children, because we're losing our youth today to social media. A big problem with this media today. We have a lot of the Muslim men sitting on YouTube arguing and debating with kafirs. This is something that I'm telling you as a parent, you should not, I repeat, you should not, I repeat, you should not have your children listening to. Nothing about debating Islam with Christianity, nothing about the Bible, because the Bible does not exist. Allah tells us in the Quran that he destroyed the Bible when he sent down the first verses of the Quran to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah destroyed the Torah. He destroyed the Bible. So what are these brothers doing, arguing and debating? This is not Islam. Don't have your children listening to that garbage. Don't have your children watching that. These men are doing it just for the views. These men are doing it, so they don't have to work. Okay? Let your children listen to those type of social media platforms. And also the platforms where the Muslims are bashing each other too. You're calling this person a kafir and you're calling that person a kafir. Here, two Muslims are fighting and arguing and debating. Don't allow your children to watch that nonsense either. So we have to be very selective. So, and I covered all of this. We should all watch together, have discussions, do journaling. Also, this is very important. Get the opinions from the people in knowledge. Seek the opinions of the people in knowledge as to whether or not a YouTube channel or a show or something is good. I get a lot of questions from my students about whether or not they can watch this or watch that on TV. And also look at the reviews. Read the reviews about these programs. We have to be critical in what we allow our eyes to see. We have to be critical as to what we allow our ears to listen to, because remember, the prophet said that our eyes, our ears, our hands will all testify against us on the day of judgment. So these are the things that I want to cover today.